What's going on YouTube? Alright, this is tutorial 3 in the Selenium tutorial series. And this tutorial I'm going to show you how to open up a private browsing window in Firefox. Stay tuned. Thanks for checking out this series on Selenium Webdriver with Java. Hopefully this video series has been helpful to you. If it has, please be sure to subscribe so that you get notified for when new videos in this series are released. So this particular video will be covering how to do private browsing. So private browsing, there are certain situations where you want to open a private browsing window. It kind of gives you a clean slate. In my experience for the client and the work that I do, private browsing actually forces you to log in because of the sign-on setup that they have. So by doing private browsing, you have to call additional commands in order to get it to work. So if you actually visit the documentation on the Firefox browser, there's actually a command line argument that you can pass to the browser when you execute it from the command line. So a similar method can be done in Selenium Webdriver where you do just that. All right, so what I'm going to do is start off with the same set of code that I have in the previous tutorial videos where we do a system property setup as well as start the driver. And so in this one though, we're actually going to do a Firefox options. Firefox profile. All right, and we're going to new Firefox profile. All right, and so the Firefox profile allows you to set up various settings within Firefox. Do I have this correct? I'm sorry, not Firefox profile. Firefox options is what we actually need. So let me go back. Firefox options. Firefox options equals new Firefox options. There we go. All right. And so the reason it's Firefox options is what you're passing to command line. Firefox profile actually sets up the settings that are available on the about:config page. So that will be covered in a future video. All right, so you have to declare a Firefox options variable. And then the next thing will be to Firefox options.add arguments. And I'm going to do the string parameter for this particular one. And so I'm going to do -private window. All right, and then so in our Firefox driver, to open that window, I'm going to pass in the option of Firefox options. And so basically this argument will be passed to the command line. And then when this function is called, it will pass the argument to that function. So basically it says open Firefox. Oh, and by the way, open it as a private window. And then from there, you get to navigate to the website and do whatever else after that point. So now that we have this set up entirely, we're going to run it as debugging again so you can see the output of what it does. And so since this is tutorial 3, we'll enter in that, and here we go. All right, so there's a private browsing confirmation, and then it redirected to the website. And then if you actually look at the output, you'll see here it is running the command to run Firefox, and then also right here it has private window, so that confirms that it actually is launching the private window. In addition, you saw the purple screen show up at the very beginning, and I'm actually taking this directing to a URL so you'll see it when it first comes up. So I'm going to run it again. All right, and so this time I don't have it navigating anywhere else. So it will just open a private browsing window. As you see here, a number of confirmations confirm that it's the private browsing window. Now, if I take out this Firefox argument for private window and run this again, as you see, It's a standard window, and if you go look at the output, you notice this time it does not mention that it passed the argument of private window. So this concludes the tutorial on how to launch a private window in Selenium for Firefox. If you want a copy of this code will be available on a GitHub repository. The link to that repository will be available in the description below. If you have not already, please subscribe, and if you learned something from this video, please give it a thumbs up. See you next time.